I guess I'm gonna be the one to say it. The producers of Love Island are weird and freaky. We're mad at the participants for how they're acting, but we need to shift our anger to the producers. They're getting away with stuff that we would never let anybody else get away with because we're entertained and letting it slide. I'm gonna break it down top to bottom. If I'm tripping, just say I'm tripping, all right? Lock in. They don't even give these people enough time to be shipped off to this island. They call them and go, yo, you got 48 hours to pack a bag to be gone for months. Okay, we're gonna ship you off to an island you never heard of in the middle of nowhere. They find 20 freaked out individuals, put them on an island, a remote island that they never heard of outside of their country, and cut off all contact to the outside world. No phone, no internet, no books, no TV, no music, no video games, no movies, no nothing. Just a bunch of people on an island that they never met before, okay? There's no clocks on the island. There's no clocks in the villa. They don't know what time it is, what day it is, what week it is, what month it is. They're just living. The producers control the lights, and when they want everything to shut down, they just shut off all the lights. Everybody go to bed, we turn off everything. Everybody wake up, we turned on everything. You just got to do what we say. And on top of all this stuff, they got them all participating in mini freak-offs. You get the milk, put it in your mouth, gargle it, spit it into her mouth, spit it in a bucket and pour it on somebody else, and then lick it off. You get the peanut butter, slap it on his chest. Get the jelly, slap it on his chest. Eat the peanut butter jelly off his chest. You get in the closet with him, okay? Kiss him, and then he finna kiss her, and then he finna get in the closet with her and kiss her. Everybody.
Hey family, welcome back into the channel. It is Sumi here. I'm going to start by apologizing. Please forgive my lighting. It's not that bright today, but very soon we're going to improve about it. Well, in today's episode, before going to bed, I was like, let me bring for you guys these clips and we watch them together. Apparently, if you are a fan, or even if you are not a fan of the show Love Island, have a seat. Let's talk about it. I found these clips. These videos are not about the people that have watched Love Island already, but they are also for people that haven't watched Love Island. I have watched Love Island, and I think it was an interesting episode, but I just don't know what happened to me. I just lost love. I just lost the interest for it. Yet this is something that most girls are really interested in. Now, I don't know what happened to me. I don't know what Love Island did to me. I'll explain that later on. But let us first watch these clips from these creators that have come out complaining about Love Island.
I guess I'm gonna be the one to say it. The producers of Love Island are weird and freaky. We're mad at the participants for how they're acting, but we need to shift our anger to the producers. They're getting away with stuff that we would never let anybody else get away with because we're entertained and letting it slide. I'm gonna break it down top to bottom. If I'm tripping, just say I'm tripping, all right? Lock in. They don't even give these people enough time to be shipped off to this island. They call them and go, yo, you got 48 hours to pack a bag to be gone for months. Okay, we're gonna ship you off to an island you never heard of in the middle of nowhere. They find 20 freaked out individuals, put them on an island, a remote island that they never heard of outside of their country, and cut off all contact to the outside world. No phone, no internet, no books, no TV, no music, no video games, no movies, no nothing. Just a bunch of people on an island that they never met before, okay? There's no clocks on the island. There's no clocks in the villa. They don't know what time it is, what day it is, what week it is, what month it is. They're just living. The producers control the lights, and when they want everything to shut down, they just shut off all the lights. Everybody go to bed, we turn off everything. Everybody wake up, we turned on everything. You just got to do what we say. And on top of all this stuff, they got them all participating in mini freak-offs. You get the milk, put it in your mouth, gargle it, spit it into her mouth, spit it in a bucket and pour it on somebody else, and then lick it off. You get the peanut butter, slap it on his chest. Get the jelly, slap it on his chest. Eat the peanut butter jelly off his chest. You get in the closet with him, okay? Kiss him, and then he finna kiss her, and then he finna get in the closet with her and kiss her. Everybody gonna kiss when we say kiss. The producers don't even care about the people on the island. One of them had a little sore, cold sore on his lip, the size of his bottom lip. We all saw it, okay? Instead of making him sit out for the day so it can clear up, they had him in the closet kissing all the girls. Everybody finna get HSV. We need to start thinking about what they're doing, okay? There's too much freakiness going on, and we're just letting it slide because, oh, it's entertaining, all right? They got cameras in the showers for what? They got cameras in the bedroom. These people are doing things with each other and they're posting it on TV. Why? Why is there mics everywhere? Why do you have a mic around your neck like a collar? You ever wonder why they're so emotional when people get sent home? It's mini psychotic breakdowns in their minds. All this stuff is going on. And then somebody goes, yeah, you're leaving because America said so. America? We don't even know what they're talking about over there. But they don't want to send us home like Sims? they're having mini psychotic breakdowns. They're eating bacon, egg, and cheese and avocado toast every day. Their stomachs are bubbling. And so are their minds. I'm telling you, something's gonna happen with this show. Something big is gonna happen. I'm just telling you. And it's gonna change stuff. You're wondering why people are going on this show and coming home and offing themselves. Multiple people from this show have gone on this show, come on, seen the edits, seen the way the producers have edited them, seen the digital footprint, seen how people feel about them and they cyberbullying them, and off themselves. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day. You know I love you and I'll see you tomorrow. But if I don't, stay out of trouble.
Yo, so I've been kind of watching this Love Island show, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a very disgusting show. You have all these young people on here, you know, they claim they're trying to find love, or the show, you know, says it's a show for people to find love, but all I see is a bunch of people lusting after each other, sharing people, kissing on each other. It's just weird. And it's like, are y'all really looking for love? Like, because, I mean, I get it, it's entertainment, but the way they advertise the show as if they're really trying to hook people up for them to, you know, be long time life partners. But all I see is, like I said, a bunch of people just being lustful. And everyone knows that lust cannot be satisfied. So all I see is a bunch of people, young people, just sharing each other. And there's no rules, there's no morals. They switching girls, switching guys, kissing all on each other the whole show. It's nasty, actually. And I'm like, y'all don't even know these people. You will literally see one person kiss somebody and within the next 2 minutes turn around and kiss somebody else. And they're doing that the whole show, just swapping spit and bodies. And this is what they advertise to the younger generation on how to find love. This is not how you find love. This is how you find lust. Clearly, all these people in the house, they're just, you know, exploring each other's bodies. And yeah, I get it, it's entertainment, but a lot of people are watching this show. A lot of young people too. And these shows heavily influence people's minds, especially younger people. They may look at this show and think, okay, this is how I'm gonna find love. No, you're gonna find yourself in a clinic testing positive for something. Literally. But I that's just my 2 cents. The show's disgusting. And the people on this show, I don't know what type of attention they're looking for, but to me they just look like a bunch of hoes. I'm sorry. But yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Love Island is a pretty disgusting show. These producers, whoever organize it or like come up with these games and stuff, y'all is low-key sick in the head. Like that whole milk challenge and you spit in the milk in someone else's mouth and you putting it in the bucket and pouring it on someone. Who thinks of this? Or you think back to earlier in the show, that baseball game and they was spraying the red and yellow. So like, bro, who is thinking of this sick ass shit? Then the fact everyone is kissing everyone, is y'all not worried about like mono? Then you got what, like 15 adults all sleeping in the same room, no privacy. That's why I understood why Ace was sleep in Soul Ties, bro. Mosquito bites and all. Cause imagine you trying to go to sleep, bro. You look over Nick and Sierra on one side and and you look over on the fucking other side and Hannah spit started herself for Peep to slide it up on in, bro. This is a disgusting show, I ain't gonna lie.
Why do y'all love Love Island so much? I genuinely, can y'all tell me? I've never watched it, never will, but I be seeing the clips going around sometimes. And I seen another dude talk about this. Well, I knew I wasn't the only one thinking this. There is nothing on that show that is considered love. People keep telling me to watch that shit, but it's nothing but lust. In the clips I see every episode, somebody half naked, nothing but sexual acts. Somebody said first episode they was tonguing each other down, 10 different people. Nigga, that's nutty as hell. What about that is entertaining to y'all? Watching grown ass people emotionally abuse each other, use each other, physically and mentally, treat each other terrible. What about that is love? I get it, at the end of the day it's entertainment, but to me it's like, what's the point? Love Island is the equivalent of baddies. What about these shows is entertaining to y'all? What in your head draws you to shit like this? Some people may be like, oh, it's TV, you in too deep. It's my opinion how I feel. You don't gotta have the same feelings. The people I know that watch this show and other shows like baddies and shit like that, I keep track. In my mind, I take a mental note. To me, that lets me know there's something off in your head that you wanna watch shit like that. You feel me? Cause nobody in their right mind finds that shit entertaining. Not only do y'all watch shit like this, I'll tune in every day at 9 p.m. sharp. I think that's the time to come on. I'll be voting and shit on your favorite person or whatever they have y'all voting for. Do y'all not feel like something's off? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Something about that shit don't sit right with me.
So I listen to y'all, right? Y'all tell me to go watch Love Island. Y'all said, DJ, give it a chance so we can talk about it. I'm like, all right, cool. Why the fuck y'all ain't tell me that bitch so freaked the fuck out? But that shit ain't about love. That shit is solely lust. That bitch should be called Lust Island. The first episode, bro. They introduce everybody, and then now it's time to pair everybody up. So I'm like, okay, cool. They're probably gonna do some icebreaker, like who's the most compatible, like what are your beliefs, what are your morals, what are your values. But he folk, the freaky ass fucking host, she freaked the fuck out too, her old ass. She like, all right, all y'all niggas line up. Y'all women, go pick 2 niggas to tongue the fuck down. But what kind of shit? Bro, they was swapping saliva before they even swapped each other info. Like, you don't even know this person backstory, but you got their tongue down your throat. And then it's like, they kiss one person, then they go kiss another motherfucker. Episode 2, blindfold, go kiss whoever the fuck you want. Like, this shit freaked the fuck out. They got this freaky ass room with all this sex toys and shit. All them gotta sleep in the same, like, all the beds is in one room. Motherfucking, they showed a cutscene of somebody gripping the covers, somebody was getting their kitty licked. Hey, boy, this shit ain't got nothing to do with love. Y'all motherfucker lie. Y'all lied.
Am I the only one that doesn't give a flying frog's fat about the show Love Island? I must have heard the name Love Island, the name of the show Love Island, like 300 million fucking times over the past, like, I don't know, month or two. I keep seeing clips about it. I keep seeing people make memes about it. I keep seeing people make, like, responses to certain episodes about it. And everybody seems to be talking about this fucking show. And I have not seen 1 second of one episode. Like, am I missing something here? Like, am I the dumbass? Is everybody collectively watching something that is a big cultural phenomenon and I'm just the fucking moron outsider looking in going, I wonder why all these young kids are watching this show, and I'm like willingly not doing it? Is there something that I'm missing with this show that I feel stupid for not having seen any of this show? Growing up, for me, my guilty pleasure was Jersey Shore, and even as I got a little bit older, and even to this day, I don't mind every once in a blue moon throwing on Jersey Shore Family Vacation, you know, because I kind of feel like I can relate to some of their age groups. They're only slightly older than I am, so I can kind of relate to the struggle of being young and partying and now growing up and dealing with life's issues while simultaneously dealing with drama. But I'm also in the market for not adding any additional stupidity into my life. Okay, we already have enough of that going on in our pop culture, in our politics, and just general society. You ever go to Walmart these days and just look at people? Okay, like, I'm done adding more stress and more stupidity into my lifestyle, and maybe subconsciously that's why I have chosen to not watch the show Love Island. But I need somebody to let me know if that is a horrible mistake. Okay, should I be watching Love Island? Do I need to go back to a certain point? Do I need to make sure I understand all these references? Or am I doing my brain cells a solid by not even getting involved? I need people to let me know, because I'm sick and tired of hearing about it. I need to know if I should just continue to ignore it or jump on the ship.
Love Island is demonic for Christian girls and girls in general, and I think guys as well. And you guys blew up my other video talking about baddies with 800,000 views, so we're going to be talking about Love Island today and the different attributes that make this show demonic or unholy. So my first thing, top of the pyramid, going 4 for 4, is lust. I don't know why they call it Love Island. It should be called a Lust Island, and I'm gonna explain to you why I say that. I feel like the girls on that show are very promiscuous. Like, even the little mini games they play, like, they be coming out in costumes, doing all this to put your heart rate up. What does that have to do with love? What does a man's heart rate going up have to do with love? What does that have to do with love? And men, you're not safe either, because they're over here, oh yeah, she look bad, oh yeah. Then I really despise, I almost use the word hate, but I really despise how, like, the girls could have a guy or be coupled up with a guy, and then the next season he's going on a date with a whole nother girl, or like the next episode he's on a date with a whole nother girl. Like, they're not, like, the loyalty, like, where does the loyalty lie? And I know they're like, oh yeah, we came here for love. It seems like you're coming here for lust. Because every single time, baby this, baby that, all these little nasty things. And let me tell you why it's not good for you. Because you might be like, okay, but that's not me. I'm not doing that. Planting a seed. Y'all don't understand the power of planting a seed. Through what you see, what you hear, and what you say. Okay? So when you see lust like this, when you see how women are depicting getting a guy, or you see how a guy is reacting to a woman, or how a guy is trying to get a woman, you start to think that that is the epiphany, or that's how like love is. Like that's what love looks like. That's not what love looks like. And I can tell you how love looks like. Jesus. He is going to show you the way, the truth, and the light. And he shows what love looks like. We can talk about the fruits of the spirit. Love is not envious. The girls there envy over the man that another person has. Okay? They envy. That's what that is. And there's so many other attributes of that show, but lust is going to be at the top for me. Second, envy and jealous. I just see like the girls are so jealous of each other, especially if you're not already clicked up with a group of girls, or have like a trio going on, or like a group of girls. Like girls can get jealous with each other. I'm talking about Love Island in the UK, Love Island here in America, Love Island everywhere. Like I'm not just talking about a specific like group. Now, hold on. Now, continuing with that planting a seed and seeing lust in your eyes and like viewing that, I feel like not only does that plant that seed, but in your mind, you might start to daydream about things that you shouldn't. And y'all girls know exactly what I'm talking about. When you start daydreaming about a man, not in a good way. Not in a good way. The Bible actually talks to men saying that even if you look at a woman in a certain way, you are lusting after her. Just your eyes. So that's what I say about baddies and Love Island. That Love Island is Lust Island. No one can change my mind. If you take it a different way, I respect everyone's opinion. But for me and my household, I'm joking. But like for Christian girls, guys, that is not what you should be watching. Don't do it. And so yeah, that is my little splurge calling out another show. So
If you have watched Love Island, or if you haven't watched it, or you were thinking of watching it, I hope these videos don't kill your interest and we end up spoiling things for you. As I said earlier, I used to watch Love Island. Do you know that I reached an extent of like, I started jumping episodes. I'm like, they are doing the same things. They are doing the same disgusting things. I'm sorry to use such a word. I'm not even intending to make you hate this show. But because of these videos that we've just watched, I feel like these are real facts. These are real facts about this show. This is what I used to see in Love Island. You find people choosing, like for example, a guy chooses a babe after them being together for a couple of days, and you guys are literally used of them like as if they are dating. They bring in another guy, and then this girl is going to jump on the new guy. So it's like as if this Love Island, most people go into this Love Island not with the main intention of finding love, but an intention of like, oh, this is a game. This is just a game. You know, this is just a game. Even if I fail, I don't care. Because apparently these people are being paid. Yeah, I know that they are being paid for them to even appear into that show. It seems so fake to me. People are not there with a genuine heart, like people are really there to look for love. People are there because they know they have the body, or they know they have the looks. People are there because they think it is a game and they're after money. People are not there really genuinely looking for love. There are a few who go there genuinely looking for love. Because you can't tell me you've been with this person because the moment you match with a guy, you have to start sleeping with them. Some of them even start doing, kissing and all that stuff. Then after a new person coming in, then you dump what you have and jump onto another one. I don't know what you think, you guys. Have you watched Love Island? Or you haven't? If you've watched it already, let me know what you think down in the commentary. What are your thoughts about Love Island? I think I should stop here, and we shall meet again in another clip that I'll be uploading.